Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel, Cookie's Universe. Yes, that's me, Coco. And today, as you can see by the title, I will be revamping a Minecraft village. So you guys, I put a poll up on my Instagram, if you guys wanted me to do Minecraft or a slime video. So, y'all chose Minecraft over slime, so I'll be doing that for you right now. So, if you guys have not checked out my Instagram, go ahead and do that. So let's get started. So, the things that I want to accomplish with this giant, not really giant, but with this village, I want to make it to where mobs cannot get into the village, and I want to make it to where they have good defenses, better farms, make the village lighter so I know mobs spawn inside of it. So we will be doing that today. So the first thing that I want to do is I'm actually going to destroy some houses up on the mountains because I can't really make any walls up on top. So we're going to go ahead and get some TNT so that way we can do so. If you hear any background noise, it's because of my cat. She's acting crazy right now. So the first house that we will be blowing up is this house. So I'm just going to put a few TNTs in it. Okay, that actually worked really well. I'm just going to collect the extras, and I will destroy the rest of the mountain houses. Okay, so now I am done blowing up the houses over here. I'm not going to worry about the animals or the big farm right there. For now, at least. So, there's also a bunch of these, but I do not want to take all of that time to knock down all of these, so I'm just not going to mess with these houses. I will be doing all of this down here, though. If you can see it, hopefully you can see the whole thing. But the next thing that I will be doing is I will make a giant wall around it. So let's do it. So the things that I'll be using is a birch fence. And so that we know mob spawn right by the fence, I will be using some sea lantern to go on the bottom and on the top of it. So this is going to be like the little guardhouse that there will be a guard in it. So I'll just be doing the whole wall around this area. So let's start the time lapse in 3, 2, 1. So I am done with the outline. It is not super even because some of the things were kind of hard to do because the ground isn't even. But I will be making the birch fence pretty high so that way nobody can get in. So let's do it. Hey guys, so I just wanted to say that I had to cut off the time lapse a little bit so the video wouldn't be super long, but enjoy your video. Okay guys, so I did the walls and I realized that it took too long, so I did the rest just one. I will probably do the rest off camera and then show you guys on Instagram what the wall looked like fully done. So make sure you go check out my Instagram to see how that turned out. So do that after you watch the video. So, yeah. Okay, so what I am planning to do next is I'm going to add better lighting than these things with the fence thing and the fences and the torches. I will actually be making it a bit different, but before I do that, I'm just going to extend this a little bit so that I could add some stairs later. Just a little bit of a touch, I guess you would say. Also, I didn't want to do the extra walls because it would have taken forever and this video would have been so long, even with time lapse on it, so that's why I didn't do it. Okay, so anyways, what I will be doing for this is I'm actually going to do this first. I will be just making a little doorpost thing. And I will be adding a iron door. I know I could have done better, but I just don't really want to do anything right now. So, do anything large. Like redstone door where it can open, blah, blah, blah. I know that some of you guys might think that's pretty easy, but... So now you can just open the door from the inside and not from the outside. So really quickly, I'm just going to add some fences. And then we will be going inside to do the better lighting so that I know mob spawn. So now that I am done, as you can see, it's really dark, so that is a mob hazard. So I will be making some fence posts. How I will be doing this, some lights. So how I will be doing this is I will be using a birch fence, and you guys can follow along if you want. And I will be doing a redstone lamp, if I could find one. Okay, redstone lamp. And then you want some trapdoors. And then you want a daylight sensor on top of that. By the way, I got this idea from Mumbo Jumbo. Go check out his channel. Just search it up. I love watching his channel. So, why can't I find the daylight sensor? I just search it. Okay. So, now that we have all of those things, we are just going to build up our birch fence, maybe 3 high. We're going to add our redstone lamp, some trapdoors around it. I know some of you guys are like, whoa, it's not lighting up. That's why I need to add the daylight sensor on top. Oops, I made the... There we go. So that should work in, you have to wait though a little bit. Let me make it, wait. Let's make it a bit higher. It is 1, 2 high. So I'll be making it 3 high. Yes, it will not light up yet. You have to wait until it is daylight. Let me just go ahead and set the commands so that way you guys can see it in action. See? It gets its power from the daylight, and then in the nighttime, mobs won't spawn as easily. So I'll be making those throughout the whole thing. This is gonna take a while. So you guys, I have added a good amount of these lamppost things all around the village. So, the next thing that I'm hoping to do is I'm just gonna kind of clean up these roads a bit. And actually, I think I'm gonna make the bell like a bit better. I'll make this area for the bell. So I'll just be cleaning this up a bit so that way it's not as messy. And now we will place the bell on some sea lantern because I think sea lantern, well personally I think sea lantern looks the best. So let me add the bell, and then we will move on to our next thing. So our next thing is defenses. So by the door, we are going to be placing, like shooting out put some arrow dispensers, and then we're gonna place some buttons, so that way we can like shoot them out, I guess you would say. Shoot them up. So I'm just gonna take I forgot which one it is. I know, I'm like really crazy. I think it's dispenser. And now I'm just going to get a button, and then when you do this, you just want to like spam click it to shoot out the arrows. So I'm just gonna grab some arrows, and then we will be ready. So I'm actually gonna place quite a few of these. Facing wrong way. Okay. Let me see if this is the correct way to do this, because I'm honestly not sure. But because I have revamped a village once with Dee Dee, actually. I'm just gonna place the button, see if this works. I think it worked. Yay, it worked! Okay, so I'll be placing this around the village just in case any mobs spawn. So, I've placed the dispensers, and now I'll just be placing the buttons on top. So I'm actually just crouching to do this, so I could place the buttons. And they're just regular arrows. They're not like arrows that like do anything to you or anything. So I've only placed them around some areas that I think mobs will spawn. Also, after we will actually be like covering up a cave that is actually close by, so that way no mobs will spawn by it, because I just don't really want them to. I don't want my villagers to die. So now I will be just like adding the dispensers up with some arrows. I'm just doing 1 stack in each for now, at least, so that way, like, I don't know, I just don't really want to use up a bunch of arrows. Okay, so boom, now we are done doing that. Now what I will be doing is I will be actually making an observer tower just in case like a bunch of mobs spawn, like I said, just to help out with the spawning of mobs. But before we do that, I will be closing up this cave right here because I don't want any of my villagers dying, like I said, from like skeletons spawning out and like coming out of the cave and shooting them. So I'm just gonna grab some dirt blocks and just cover this place up a bit. Okay, so now that I'm done with that, I will be making some observer towers. So I will be making it over here since this is a big open area. And like I said, just in case mobs spawn and I'm in the game, I will be able to shoot off the mobs with some bows and arrows. So I'm only going to place one right here for now at least. So the blocks I will be using is some sea lantern, and I will just be grabbing some fence, and then I will also be grabbing some chests to place the bow and arrows. So let's get started with making this. So now I will be just placing some birch fence. By the way, this is what it looks like right now. Just a plain structure. So now we just placing some fence by it. And then I will be placing some chests so that I could place some enchanted bows and arrows in it. In it. Hopefully you guys could understand that. I sounded weird for a second. Okay, so now that I'm done with building the fence, I will just be making a ladder and then placing some chests filled with enchanted bows and arrows. So right now I'm just placing the ladder. Oh, I forgot. Can't place ladders on sea lantern. Let's do some birch wood planks then. So now I'll just be placing some chests with bows and arrows. So for this one, I'm just going to be placing some arrows. Okay, so I actually ended up not doing the enchantment books because please comment down below. I know I am a noob, but I don't know how to do the enchantment books, so I just did random enchants on these, which is still fine, but I would have liked to have infinity on it. Okay, so the next thing I will be doing is, I'm pretty sure this will be my last thing, but I will be trying to make their farms a bit bigger, I guess. Oops. I'll actually be adding sea lantern around them just to make them look a bit nicer. So now I will now I will be getting some dirt and a hoe, just so that way I can make this a bit better. I'll just be making this farm just a slight bigger, just to make it a bit easier for the villagers. Okay, so now I'll just be getting some seeds to plant. Wearing some beetroot, melon, and some wheat. So now that is done, I think we are pretty much done with our village. The only thing that I want to do is add some sea lantern on the corners of this, so that way the animals don't get destroyed by mobs. Yeah. Nope. Didn't want to do that. Move, horsey. Thank you. Okay, so if you guys want to see the other part of the wall, go check out my Instagram in the description. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell so that you know when I post a new video, and make sure you share this video with your friends if you think that they would enjoy it. Bye!